old man.
All right. Am I the asshole
Oh
for not giving
man.
the mother of my dead husband's child his possession?
Oh, here, where's it
Yeah.
at? Let me read this shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Let me get this. Cause I read this shit, I couldn't believe it. Bear with me, people. Let me see something. I read all the stories early too, so I was like, let me get on this shit. I ain't doing this shit at the last minute. All right, here we go. So let me see. Read more. Am I the asshole for not giving the mother of my dead husband's child his possessions? Me, 30-year-old female, and my husband got married when we were 25 after 6 years. He passed away in an accident in April. A few weeks before the accident, I found out that he had a one-night stand with a woman who he works with. When he died, I hadn't decided yet what was going to happen in our relationship. We entered counseling and we're still living together, but obviously it was hectic. As I wasn't sure if we were going to divorce, I decided not to tell our families and only confided in a few close friends and my therapist. I didn't want opinions from anyone. I also didn't tell his family when he died. There was no reason to. A few weeks ago, the affair partner reached out to me. She's 5 months pregnant and preparing to raise the baby. She wanted me to tell his family because she wants her child to have a relationship with his family and be connected to his culture. I said I wouldn't do this and simply pass along their contact information. Shit hit the fan. I am close with his brothers, and I thought that they were going to raise him from the dead and kill him again. Apologies for the dark humor. They're coming around to the idea of having a relationship with the baby, but I do not want to, nor has the mother offered, which is fine. The mother has gotten back in touch with me to ask for some of my husband's possessions. She wants his clothes, his books, his record collection, and bizarrely, his wedding ring for the baby to feel connected to its father. I've made it very clear to her that I will be giving her nothing of the sort. His parents and brother have some stuff of his, and she can access things like that through them. She kept pushing, and I lost my temper and called her an outrageous bitch who should find some shame. I like that. I wouldn't be opposed to passing on some stuff along to the child via my in-laws when they're older and can appreciate it. Not the wedding ring, which was the worst request in my opinion, but other sentimental stuff. I've also retained a lawyer to look into whether I owe the child any money legally for my husband's passing. If I
Mm.
don't, I may set up a trust fund for them when they're an adult with his money because I really don't need it, and that seems fair. I just do not want to give this woman all I have left of my husband. I really do not trust her with any of it. Obviously, she thinks I'm a bitter, raging monster bitch and an asshole, and my in laws are divided. My in laws are largely supportive, but some think that I need to give some of his stuff to her and the baby. Some of his brothers have told me that they're sympathetic, but that I'm behaving like an asshole and a baby by not cooperating for the sake of the child. I'm unsure whether the complicated grief is clouding my judgment. ETA, my in laws are getting a paternity test when the baby is born. This was the first thing they asked. However, scans and due date line up perfectly with the affair occurred. I think it is more than likely true. So we are preparing for this. What you guys got?
I say wait until that damn DNA test come in. Then after that, go from there. Because you never know. You know, this chick knew dude was married, and yet she got down. Who knows if she had a roster?
Very true. Very true. Uh Man, I don't really think she's entitled to anything but that phone number.
Yeah.
Let me tell you like this, man. Fuck that bitch, man. Ain't that baby. Uh,
Oh my
All
you
right,
know
God.
I was
man.
gonna
You
throw
gonna
one in
break it
there.
down? God dang. Go ahead, man. The
Please,
baby.
please.
No,
Yeah.
listen,
It's
I ain't gonna
over.
say that about the baby because I love
Damn.
children. But I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead,
fuck that
man.
bitch, man. I was joking with that, but fuck the bitch though, because this is the thing. Now you had a one night stand with that man, and you calling up that man's ex wife, who has
Yeah.
a history, a whole they
Yeah.
built a life together. Now it wasn't her fault that he sullied the fucking shit and went out with your home wrecking ass. And you thinking because you got a one night stand, you got the right to call this widow, because bitch, you just decide, bitch, you only get the title of widow. You think you got the right to call and make demands of, hey, I need to know. Can you, like, she gonna be the middleman for you? Can you put me in contact? Like, all of a sudden you inherit his bitch when he die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can I have some of his stuff and the ring? Bitch, fuck you. Go piss up a rope is what she should have said. Nah, you ain't the asshole. I would love to know which culture that this is. And fuck them brothers for saying she being a bitch. And then she ain't got to cooperate with nobody that violated her marriage.
She could lightweight cut that family off as well.
There you
I
go.
don't know, man. I feel differently.
Go ahead.
Now I come from a household where you know, I got a brother and a sister from you know, from, you know, my dad getting down like that. And it was my stepmother and my mother who kept us kids together, so we grew up together. It was them not having that bitterness of a cheating man, or, you know, having a baby on the side or any of that shit. They put all that shit aside just to make sure that we grew up as a family. So there are things that are way more important than pride, you know.
See,
especially
but that's it's different because there's no siblings.
There you go.
It's that family. They could do that, but she's coming after the wife. The wife has no ties to that baby.
And the other thing is, your mom and your stepmom, they were being the bigger people for the sake of the kids. You understand what I'm saying? But they're women, and it was something in the back of their mind with that. Now, my thing is, she gave the lady the information. She gave her the phone number so that she can make the connection herself. She just wanted her to soften the blow on what she did, and that's some bullshit. I get it. You want him to have connection with the family. She passed on the information. She also said she was willing to set up a trust fund for the baby with the money when he got older. You making demands on what you want her to do. No, y'all ain't got that kind of connection. And I changed my motherfucking Nextel number. I bet, bitch, get the fuck out of here, man.
Quit chirping me, bitch.
I get it. Yeah, I get it if it was siblings involved.
Yeah.
That's all fine and dandy. I get that.
But let me say this.
But
even then, you know, you got to watch, man. Everybody ain't like you, Cuddy, and the other Cuddies. You know, motherfuckers end up like that motherfucker. That baby, the side baby, might end up like Arnold Schwarzenegger, baby. You don't see Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't see the Mexican son with Maria Shriver. Is it Shriver?
Yeah.
Maria
Shriver. Yeah.
You don't see him with them.
You don't see him at the Kennedy household.
Let me tell you like this.
Kennedy functions. He ain't at the Kennedy functions.
Whenever
you
you
put on one of them servant uniforms,
that part. See, he gonna be out there with the lawn.
Son, go bring your brother some Kool-Aid. He would like some Kool-Aid. Bring your sister some hot pockets in the bread. Yes, pour some champagne. He got to look. He bringing the son up to the house like they Hakeem and Simi and shit. They think they being invited to the party. He like,
park the cars down the road.
Park the cars down the road. Keep the champagne glasses full, son. He called him son the whole time. And
the whole time.
This is the thing. Every time you see Arnold with that cat, they either at the gym or they somewhere getting a hot dog. You don't
Not
never
a family
see him
function.
at the house.
Not a family function.
You ain't allowed inside.
Ever.
Your mama don't work for us no more. You ain't allowed at the house, nigga.
See?
Good
Kids
point. Don't have nothing
Good
to do with him. They don't talk to this cat, man. And I feel bad for him because he be remaking scenes from Terminator 2 and shit. He be in the gym doing all his dad's poses. The other ones be in suits and shit, living their life.
The other ones is like we have Schwarzenegger, we have Kennedy.
Right.
We good. You
right.
Yeah,
you
the
have
money won't run out.
Maldonado, motherfucker.
Man,
you have Schwarzenegger and Maldonado, and he the one that looked the most like him.
Yeah.
only because he's in shape. The other ones are like chubby and they look
Man,
like
look,
that.
that's because they got to grow up in the house. He got
They got that Kennedy curse.
Right.
You know?
He got
Shit.
he got to play with him until about 5:30. Then he had to leave his brother and sister.
Wow.
All his toys were passed down. That's all.
Mommy. Mommy, the maid's son looked like daddy.
That son didn't eat first. How about that?
I feel bad for him, man, because again, when you see Arnold with his other kids, they at vacations, they at the house, they at different functions. Man, Maria was like, "Don't bring that little motherfucker to the house, Arnold. You gonna have this relationship. You better go see him at Gold's Gym. You better go to Jamba Juice. Go meet him at Jamba Juice. You know, get him.
You better meet him at Muscle Beach and call it a day.
Right.
Go get him a water dog.
I look for pictures. I ain't never seen him with the other ones, man. I ain't never seen him with the other one. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, but because he ain't asked for that. But I've heard of this before. I've heard of this. The other kids, they be like, man, get this motherfucker out of here, man. Yeah, you come from some bullshit from our dad fucking up with our mom.
Like Tank said, you ain't supposed to find out about your other siblings until the funeral. That's how that goes, especially in our community.
But this is my thing. The sidebar, do you believe that he the only one?
No.
When Arnold dies, it's gonna be a whole lot of Schwarzeneggers in there that they ain't know about.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Schwarzenegger Jenkins.
Poochie Schwarzenegger.
Poochie Schwarzenegger. A big buff black motherfucker, big dark skinned motherfucker that looked just like Arnold with cornrows.
What was the last comment? Yeah, at the funeral, you're gonna see.
He gonna have
shit come out.
He gonna have a son look like Tukey.
Damn. I'm done, man.
Tukey Schwarzenegger.
Motherfucking Cali muscle.
Right. Yeah, let me say that. I don't want to, because you know what? I didn't think about what I just said. I don't want to offend anybody. All right. I wasn't trying to. I forgot. I forgot he was the governor at the time.
Yeah.
So my apologies to the gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No disrespect, because he changed his whole shit around at the end.
Big
Yes,
time.
he did.
Big time.
They had
actually,
children's books and Nobel Peace Prize for children's
in
novels.
Austria, in Arnold Schwarzenegger's hometown, they have a statue of Tookie Williams because of his contributions to society after his incarceration. Pretty much vilified Schwarzenegger because he couldn't recognize his redemption.
Damn. Yeah. I mean,
that says a lot coming from his hometown.
Right.
Coming from his home country. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what, man? This ain't on the country, but shit, they got a lot to be embarrassed about, man. They shit. One of they people was arguably the most sinister motherfucker, one of the most sinister motherfuckers in history.
We don't even need to touch on that. We got it.
Right. I'm speaking in their favor of the horrible shit he did, but they'll find something.
That part. And
there you go.
Roscoe D.
Roscoe
whatever, D. Toscana.
Yeah.
2020.
Rosso. Yeah. There you go. Get y'all some Rosso.
Get you some of that, man.
Get with the ad alert.
Start putting some. We're gonna put the Cash App up and the Apple Pay so y'all can help donate to the cause
from the Mussolini side of the game.
And get everybody. Sign up for your ad alert plan. We gonna give y'all implant, let you know when your herpes start acting up, flaring up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm done. I'm done, man.
You know how life alert ain't the life alert for the heart attack?
You said herpes. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was just making it together.
I'm gonna let you know about your herpes. Come on, man.
No, I said implant. When you have a flare up, it's gonna come on the app on your phone. You like, I can't fuck today.
And if you have a bump stick,
I'm about to have a flare up.
That ain't a zit.
It's on
that
my app.
Is not a zit.
That is not MRSA,
bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ain't a hemorrhoid in your butt.
Thank y'all, my brothers, again for another great episode, man. And I think we smashed every topic. And I think we're gonna ruffle a couple feathers, man. We done went up and
Probably.
down,
Yeah.
again, and get somebody in the comments. We done went from
It's gonna be the
politics
Garth
to
Brooks.
religion.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's gonna be about the fuck we talked about earlier about
Kyrie?
the religion shit.
Oh, yeah. When we started talking, man, fuck 'em.
Yeah.
We
You know how
ain't
that go.
disrespected. We ain't disrespect. Oh, it ain't gonna be the. It's gonna be what we said about the pray to get away camp, the conversion camp.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The church.
hopefully.
They did all that fucked up
church.
shit.
Yeah, but we the villains.
But we the villains. But black people the villains. We ain't made nobody pray shit away, but we the villains. We accepted your asses, and now we the villains.
All we said was throw them in the choir. Be fine.
Right.
Leave 'em
So
alone,
go,
throw 'em in the
so go
choir.
sit in the choir. Go sing, motherfucker. You all right.
Hopefully,
No.
it's one of those
We didn't wanna
success
sing.
stories from the Pray Away to Gay that gets in our comment section. They pray.
That would be nice. That would be nice to actually have a dialogue, man, to see
What, with
exactly
somebody-
like, did it work?
Did it work? I saw one motherfucker. He was sweating. He looked like they taped his eyes open, like they did Alice with the Large and what's that shit with the motherfucker Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah,
Like
with the Vico technique.
Yeah, they was doing a
Damn.
Clockwork Pink to these motherfuckers, man.
Clockwork Pink.
Taping their eyes open and making them watch Black Ice videos.
You wrong for that. You are wrong for that.
You and the homies.
We gon' fuck. Every time they heard that song, they wanted some buzzy. Me
Man,
and the homies, we gon' fuck these Spanish hoes.
shout out to the family. Shout out to Miss Kiki. Hopefully we get it.
Yeah, man. We
get her
sorry,
back.
man. We missed you, man. We was gonna let you have the first go around, man. I was about to say ladies first, and your phone went out. She was like, I gotta
Yeah.
watch this goddamn road, man. She
Gotta
pulling
pay
a big
attention to my
rig.
surroundings. Shit,
Right.
That's all.
I gotta get these deliveries out.
But thank you, fellas, and to
Right
all
on,
our
brother.
subscribers, thank you again. And I hope somebody out there hit this fucking $1 billion. And
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Until then, buy one of our fucking t-shirts.
Right.
that part, yeah. Please,
And if we hit